Get ready for some of the best sports talks and reactions on YouTube here at Mylk TV. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We're now going to be previewing the 2026 to 2027 NFL season. Well, at least predicting who's going to be in the conference championships and the Super Bowl. So, without further ado, welcome. It is I, Mylk. It is he, Grizz. We're back once again. We are switching here to the NFL. We've talked about the NHL and the NBA, but the NFL, my creme de la creme, my stream creme de la creme, my magnum opus. It is my favorite sport, and this is the one I'm excited for the most. But you want to start with the NFC or the AFC? What are you feeling?
Let's go AFC because I feel like NFC is
pretty much figured out. Yeah, I agree because so AFC. This is the one. This is another one that you and I don't know if I revealed to you because we kind of loosely discussed who was going to be there. I don't know if I revealed mine. Did I? Did I tell you who I had?
I don't think so. No.
Okay, so give me your AFC Championship game. Who you got?
Well, for my AFC Championship, I think it would be no more fitting than for the Bills to get their act together.
Mm-hmm.
As well as, I think it will be a rematch of a game last year. Actually, I think it'll be Bills-Broncos.
Okay. Oof. Maybe Bill Nix can make it out healthy out of this one. That'll be an interesting matchup. I'm sure that the Broncos will be happy to have an opportunity to get back after, get a healthy quarterback to the conference finals because they did win the game. I feel like the Bills squandered the perfect opportunity last year to actually get it done. And yeah, go ahead. Sorry, what's some of your reasoning there and thoughts?
For my main reasoning is just that a lot of these teams in the AFC, a lot of them don't really look as threatening as the NFC teams, in my opinion. I think realistically, you're looking at the Ravens. How are they going to look with this new coach?
Right.
Could they make something? The Bengals, you just gotta pray for health.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Steelers,
they'll make the playoffs. I don't know. I think they might have a losing record this year. They haven't had one in a long time. They have moved on from their coach. So Mike Tomlin's gone.
Right.
So I don't know.
Colts, Texans, Jaguars in the AFC South. I think there could be 1 to 2 good teams there, but nothing really crazy. AFC East, I mean, I don't think the Patriots recreate what they did last year, and the Jets and the Dolphins.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, but yeah. And then it's just the AFC West. Chargers are my second favorite team in the sport.
That's me too.
But
they're frauds. They're frauds.
Do not trust the if man.
Yeah, bro. But he's getting married. They're engaged. He's engaged to Madison Beer now. I'm just saying, wife buff. I'm just saying there might be a wife buff deal.
Did you not see Dak Prescott? Even he fumbled the one ring he had.
Okay. Yeah, but he may have got a little too. Let's just say he gave a little too much. Thanks to the maid of honor. Let's just say that much. But yeah, all right, yeah. So I mean, as long as yeah. My team last year was the Herbie Fully Loaded, and it was Justin Herbert's face photoshopped on the car Herbie, and then Madison Beer. I had her photoshopped in the car driving it. It was pretty nice.
And then my other question now is the Chiefs. What are they? Are they going to have a full bounce back? Is it going to be the same thing as last year? I don't think it's going to be the same thing as last year, but I also don't think they're going to be the same team they once were. You know,
Mm-hmm.
like
They
that.
do. They do scare me though. I will not lie.
I don't disagree. I completely could see the Chiefs having a full bounce back, but I really have to see what they have to show. And so that's why I come down to Bills and Broncos as like my two, in my mind, for sure they're going to be there. And I think the Bills are going to be better than the Patriots in their division. And I think the Broncos are going to be the best team in the West. And I believe that'll be the AFC championship.
You brought up an interesting team, Kansas City Chiefs, team that suffered last year, a team that has one of the greatest quarterbacks that's had to sit there, and he's had to wait. He's had to see all these other teams' success. He just got to go see one of his good friends, tight end Travis Swift, get married. He got to see all kinds of different stuff, and he had to wait, and he had to hear all this stuff, and now he's got Kenneth Walker in the backfield. He's got some, I can't remember his wide receiver do. He's got Rashee Rice coming back healthy, Xavier Worthy, Tyquan Thornton. There's a lot of interesting aspects there. And the Kansas City Chiefs should be better this year because they have an easier schedule because of where they finished last season. And is that going to be enough to get them into the AFC Championship game? No, it's not. I do not have the Chiefs in the AFC Championship game. I have the Bills. I have the Bengals. Mm-hmm. I'm Burrow, man. That is, besides my team, besides my quarterback, Bryce Young, Joe Burrow's my guy. I love Joe Burrow. I think he can get it done. The defense, questionable, for sure. The defense is questionable. I don't know how that's going to go. But I do think the Bengals go to face off against the Bills. And I do have the Bengals beating the Bills. I don't know, man. The Bills are just chokers to me. I have no faith in Buffalo. I mean, you telling me I could have bet 4 years in a row that the Bills would have lost the Super Bowl and want to hit every single time? I'm going to do that. I don't have faith in the Bills until Josh Allen gives me something. And now he does have a better situation now, okay? He's got DJ Moore. DJ Moore, great player, great guy. I've loved him. I don't think that Chicago knew how to use him. He's got a great weapon, but I just don't trust it. Josh Allen had the perfect chance last year. The absolute perfect chance last year. And the fans are already upset in Buffalo. You know, they've got this new stadium on the way. And it's going to be so expensive to be there. And as greed does with these teams, it's going to be more expensive. A lot of the old people that have been there for generations and generations are not going to be able to go to the games anymore because it's too expensive. They've been bought out by rich business tycoons and stuff like that. Tycoons, sorry. But now it's like, I don't know. And I know that's extra stuff, but I like the Bengals. I'm going to go Bengals taking on the Bills, and I got the Bengals going to the Super Bowl. But what was your Super Bowl pick there? You've got the Bills there, and
I have the Bills, and me and you, I'm pretty sure we both have the Rams on the other side.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I got the Rams. I got the Rams over the Lions.
I have the Rams over the Bears. So
okay,
we both have an NFC North team. It's just a matter of which NFC North team.
Let me say this too. There's two teams that I feel really bad for in the NFL right now, and it's the Minnesota Vikings and it's the Las Vegas Raiders. They are both in terribly, terribly competitive divisions, and they are just the bottom team of that. Like, I do not see the Vikings doing better than the Vikings are not going to do better than the Packers, the Lions, or the Bears. And the Raiders are not going to do better than the Broncos, the Chiefs, or the Chargers. Like, I just do not see that. And they have to face that's 6 of their games. So, like, they might win a game or two. but there's no way that they like come out of their winning record. Best 2-4. I think their best opportunity is to go 2-4 against those teams. That's what I think. But I don't know, man. That is tough. That is really tough to have to deal with. But yeah, I got Rams and Bengals. I'm doing it. It's a throwback. It's a Super Bowl 56 rematch. And do I think that Joe Burrow can get it done this time? I do not. I think the Rams team is too much. And if Aaron Donald comes back, it's over. Not to mention the fact that they already improved their... I mean, they've got Myles Garrett, too. Let's not forget about that. They improved their secondary as well. Sorry, my nose is itchy. But they improved their secondary on top of that. It's just, I don't know. I don't know how you're going to beat the Rams. I don't know how anybody's going to beat the Rams. You're going to have to... you shouldn't do this, but you're going to have to hope that there's some kind of injury. Or somebody's not able to play. Maybe someone's got a cold. Maybe someone's like, their shoelaces are tied together and they can never come undone. I don't know. Like, there's no way anybody's beating the Rams right now. If Stafford plays decent, I'll say. Father Time maybe knocking at the door. You never know.
Well.
Well.
Boy, do I have something to sell you then?
Oh boy. So what I'm hearing is the Bills are beating the Rams.
I have some magical pixie dust.
Oh my Lord.
That the Bills are going to use to take down the great powerhouse of LA.
It's called Pay the Refs.
It's called Random BS.
Yeah.
Yeah, I honestly, not only is this is more so just like a please God just get it done, because I feel so bad not only for my Bills friend, but also he's gone so like mental, like negative, just like everything's gonna go bad. It's like this season's gonna suck or whatever. Like the Bills, they're gonna do nothing, and I'm like, dude, why? Like, I think the Bills could get it done in this AFC or whatever. He's like, no, he's like, he thinks so like negatively right now that like he's to the point that he's like, I'm about ready to accept that Josh Allen is gonna get traded to the LA Rams, and the Rams are gonna have Josh Allen.
That would be insane.
That would be gross, and I honestly would view the Rams on a similar level to the LA Dodgers. I would be like, okay, like now you're just excessively stacking talent.
I don't know. That is wild to think about. I think the Rams at that point, I don't know though. Do you want a fraud like Josh Allen on your team? No, I'm just kidding. I will say this. Look, he's a great player. He's elite. Every time I rank him in a quarterback, he's top 4 no matter what. He's not got it done. I know it's not all his fault. It's not all his fault. But it gets to a point where it's like you have to get over that hump. You have to get over that hump for the legacy purpose of it all. And not to mention the fact, when he won the MVP, I don't think he deserved it. Because if we're gonna go based off of every player that year, I think it should have been Joe Burrow. I think Joe Burrow should have won. He didn't make the playoffs, so usually that disqualifies, which is fine. But even if not, it should have been Lamar Jackson. I'm not trying to, like, I'm not throwing around the fraud word, but I'm just saying, like, the MVP I don't think he deserved. And last year he had a cupcake run. And I would have much rather watched Seahawks versus Bills last year instead of that atrocity of having to watch the Patriots. That was awful. The best thing that happened was Charlie Puth's American Anthem and the halftime show. So, like, other than that last Super Bowl was it was terrible. Terrible. Commercials were meh. I think there was maybe one good one, but I can't remember what it is, so it must not have been that good. So, I want a better year this year. And Rams would be interesting. Bengals would be interesting too. But, you know, Joe Burrow, the reason why I say Joe Burrow is he's got ice in his veins, and he's clutch. I just think that's the main thing that comes down to. Josh Allen's great. I just don't think he's clutch. I think he's good. It makes me think of like, and he has the opportunity to change that narrative because it makes me think of how people used to treat Peyton Manning. They were like, oh, he's good in the regular season, but he can't get it done in the playoffs. And that's how Peyton Manning was for the longest time. Is like he was a regular season merchant. Carolina Hurricanes have been the exact same thing. And before this year, every single year, like when people be like, what's the comp NFL team for the Hurricanes? They would say the Bills. Is this the time for the Bills to get over that hump and become the Carolina Hurricanes? I don't know. So now you're like, you know what? I don't want the Bills. But it's...
the Bills gross to me.
It's like, you know what? Actually, go Jets. But it's... but yeah, no. I do think the Rams. I'm not 100% sold on the Bengals, but I you know, it's preseason. You know, I love T. Higgins, Jamar Chase, Chase Brown in the backfield. I think it's a good group of offense. The offense is great. I have no question about the offense. As long as they're healthy, they're fine. It's the defense. That's the question.
Yeah. And that was my big thing with the Bengals. I believe I mentioned it was just I don't hate the Bengals in this AFC. I just think, can they stay healthy? That is my question for the team.
It'll be interesting, and I can't wait to see how this changes like midway through the year. Because like, let's see, we got like 18 seasons, so like after week 9 or something, we'll do like another, and then of course right before the playoffs, we'll do like playoff prediction. But I just don't understand how it's just. It's, I don't know. There could be a surprise team this year that I don't really know about the AFC though. The one team that like maybe the Ravens, but I don't really know. New coaching staff. I don't really. I mean, Lamar Jackson kind of has the same stance as like Josh Allen. Like not able to get over the hump. Mm-hmm. He's got more individual success. And I do think he probably does have better weapons around him than Josh Allen. But we'll see. But yeah, so we both have the Rams. And then you got the whole... why did I... Okay, you got the Rams. Okay, so we both have the Rams. I got the Bengals. You got the Bills. You know what that means?
What does that mean?
It's going to be a boring Super Bowl. It's going to be Chiefs and 49ers.
So gross.
Yeah, bro. It's gonna be Chiefs and 49ers. And we're going to pull for like some like...
The Meteor.
Yeah, Meteor. I was going to say like some intervention where like no, actually, I'm going to put the Panthers versus the Jets. You know, it's like just something, bro. Like something else. Give me another team. But yeah, I do think the Rams.
If it was really worst case scenario, then that means that the Patriots and Eagles are facing off in the Super Bowl.
What's your like fun prediction? Your fun realistic one.
Fun realistic Super Bowl? I think fun Super Bowl wise, I still think I think the Bills are fairly fun.
Yeah, I agree.
I'd say either Bills or Chargers in the Super Bowl going up against the Bears.
I'm gonna say Bills or Chargers.
Okay.
Would be, and then like Lions. Lions would be interesting. They're kind of like floating around. Nobody on the NFC West. I mean, Panthers would be fun. I think a Panthers-Texans would be a great one. You get like two best friend quarterbacks going up against each other too. Stroud versus Bryce. That would be fun. It would be like the Panthers picked Bryce Young over Stroud. Who's gonna win? You know, Lions would be interesting. Lions versus Bills. I think that's a good one. I liked having Lions versus Rams because then you get like in my NFC Championship because I was like, oh, this is Jared Goff and the Lions facing his former team against Matthew Stafford and his former team for a chance to go to the Super Bowl. I thought that's cinema. But like the Bears would be fun too. Like Bears and I don't know. Bears and somebody.
You know what's a really fun team?
The Giants. Y'all got like 2 more years before y'all have to worry about CTE and quarterback and running back. So
exactly, which is why it's fun now.
Yeah, you're in a win now mode. You just don't realize it yet. But it's like we got to win now. Yeah, I don't know. Ravens would be fun. I would be fine with the Ravens too. Like maybe like a Ravens versus. Oh, I don't know. Ravens versus like Cowboys. I mean, everybody likes it a lot. Look, whether you like them or not, Cowboys in the Super Bowl would be an insane one.
Yeah.
You want to talk about peak like viewership? Cowboys Chiefs.
Also, ew.
Yeah, I know it too, but like that's another like meteor. But like Cowboys Chiefs would be insane. But
yeah, Cowboys Chiefs viewerships would do numbers. We haven't even talked about the Jaguars. Like the Jaguars are another. They should be good.
Yeah, Jags would be interesting. They lost some guys, so I'm gonna be honest with you. They lost their best linebacker, Devin Lloyd, to the Carolina Panthers, which I'm excited about. Which I would love Panthers versus Jags. We came into the year the same year, expansion bowl. But yeah, I don't know.
I think if it wasn't for the fact that the Rams are such a almost a for sure lock of at least NFC Championship. Could you imagine a Packers Bears just like
NFC Championship?
Yeah,
it would be insane. They still could. I mean, I'm like I'm trying to think. There's a very good chance that I don't know about like good chance, but it could happen. Like Bears versus Packers would be interesting. There's a chance Bears, Packers, Lions all get in.
I honestly can see that happening because I don't think the NFC South is that strong of a division, nor do I really think the NFC East is either.
It's the West.
It is the West that is
the West and the North.
Exactly. And either one of those divisions realistically could have 3 teams in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Will
we ever see a team get all 4? Like a division get all 4 in there?
If there's a division to do it, it would be this NFC North, I feel like. But now you're trusting the Vikings and Kyler Murray to be like, come on, guys. All you got to do is throw the ball to Justin Jefferson. Please.
Yeah.
Just get it to Justin Jefferson.
Spam it.
And it's who could get it to him better? Can Kyler Murray do it, or can 9 do it?
It's Kyler Murray. It's 9 is not good. I do not. I don't understand. And I remember when there was rumors that like the Chargers were going to trade away Justin Herbert to get Jim Harbaugh and then his quarterback and JJ McCarthy. I was like, that would be the dumbest decision ever. And because people were so high on JJ McCarthy, and I don't see it. I don't see it. I know, even when he was with Michigan, I just did not see what the hype was. But I don't know. I don't feel it. But all right, well, Rams are going to win the Super Bowl, and that's going to be another NFC West championship, back-to-back years. And then the 49ers are going to try to do it next year. Make it 3 in a row.
That's gross.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to the 2026-2027 preseason NFL playoffs prediction. We will be back for the next one as well. But thanks you guys for watching. Make sure you leave a thumbs up and subscribe, and let us know in the comment section who's going to win the Super Bowl this next year and who's going to be in it. Do you agree? Is it going to be Rams? Because, I mean, that's pretty heavily favored. You think that maybe the Bills get it done? Maybe you're like Grizz, you got a lot of copium. You're like, Bills going to get it done this year. Or maybe you change your mind because you think that maybe they're the Carolina Hurricanes and you don't want them to win anymore. Or maybe you want to go like me and say it's going to be like Panthers versus Texans for the Super Bowl, which would be absolute cinema. All right, let us know in the comment section. Again, subscribe, leave a thumbs up, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good day.